The Pac-12, a Western institution and the Conference of Champions more than 100 years. And today we get to crown another. It's an intriguing matchup as these teams battle for this conference trophy and continue the proud legacy of this league. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the second-ranked team, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Bruins offense begins this game backed up. That was not a good return. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a big hit at the end, but they earned a fresh set of downs.
Boy, just really good vision and patience by this back. He kind of felt his way through and then accelerated through the hole for the first down. One of the things that you see over the years by UCLA is the ability to control the line of scrimmage and
trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Really love how the defensive coordinator here is able to get that linebacker free and come up with a sack. Think about Washington over the years out in the Pac-10 and now the Pac-12. One thing you could always think about was great linebacker play, great safety play, and an intimidating presence by their defense.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. To throw, it's Presley. He's running out of time here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
So the Washington Huskies offense comes out for their first possession today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, a really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this first down. And this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and of course the last couple years with Michael Penix.
And that run produces a decent gain. Washington now operating in the red zone.
Here we go.
Looking to pass here on second down. The pass is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The pocket breaking down. And that one's picked off. What a play. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Chris, I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
The Huskies line it up with first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
The real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. There would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Once thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Receiver in motion now. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
It's a first down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also of just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
The Bruins looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw it on first down. Nice grab. It's Johnson. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Back to pass. It's Presley. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. And the Bruins will line up to boot it away. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the return will be brought down. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Toss play to the running back going left. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Testing the right side here. Fights through the tackler. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. 3rd down play for this offense. Can he make it to the marker? Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Crosses the 10. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a whirl with football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
And the Huskies will line up now. It's 1st and goal. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the UCLA offense takes the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Looking to throw. It's Presley. Lets it go quickly. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. The Bruins hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch made by the tight end. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's caught. Touchdown, UCLA.
Boy, the quarterback put that ball right where he could give his receiver a chance, and what an effort by that receiver to lay out and come up with that touchdown.
PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
They stop him, but it's a first down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Defense will make the stop. It will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So, Kurt, it's Washington in front. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another first down. This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. Seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
6-9-1, Gators far. Get set.
1st and goal, handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. They break the huddle for 3rd and goal now. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd this drive. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Tackled there by the defense.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle, and I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go, uses that vision to get this touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. Now they get set to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
And the runner takes off to his right. And they'll stop him after a short gain. The Bruins will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Dropping back, it's Presley. Pressure is coming.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And the returner is brought down. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? The guys up front lined up. It's first down.
42.
Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol.
Easy.
Here's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
They're going to run it here. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Huskies moving quickly down the field here. Toss play. Back heads to his right. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Keeping it on the ground here. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
On the set.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense.
Last
Send the back in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And now the defense able to bring him down.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. He'll hand it off. Ball carrier tackled there.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal or this close to the goal.
He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
I think they completely caught this defense off guard. 4th down and goal, I think everybody thinks the quarterback's going to have the ability to run or throw, but instead they run the football in here, and they somehow get this touchdown.
And the point after is good. On the field getting set now. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Snags the quick throw.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Presley. Caught quickly. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36.
That's a big 1st down for this offense. It's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the 2nd half on offense, so they need points right here.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. He gets loose. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. And the Bruins looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Catch made on the out route. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Bruins lining up here on 1st and 10.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's 3rd down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bruins.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the 1st half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
A completion sets up a second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled, but first down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
Here we go.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down. Looking to throw the football. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And the wideout goes in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Grab down the middle. It's Winston. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
Automatic on the PAT. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Talk about an edge-of-your-seat type first half, or as they call it in this conference, just another typical Pac-12 championship game.
The Bruins will kick this deep to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Pitches to the back. He'll head out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
He breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a big gain. Just pounding away for another big gain, Cook. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll try to run for the first down. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. Less than a yard to go here on fourth down. The offense is going to go for it. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Touchdown, Washington. And the beatdown continues.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very... Start here. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14.
Come on, set.
And the back now goes in motion. Dropping back. It's Presley. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. QB decides to keep it here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Oh, the read option here, and the quarterback keeps it. I thought he was going to get out and maybe take this downfield for big yards. The defense very fortunate to keep him to a shorter gain.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Return to pick six. Touchdown, Huskies. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. First down here for this offense. To throw, it's Presley. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down after a short gain there. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion.
There's nothing the quarterback loves more than a receiver who can take a short pass like that and make something special happen. It makes it so much easier when you can just get the ball to your playmakers and let them do the...
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. And now the try here for the extra point. there's the point after. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Takes the handoff, heads to the right. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw.
Oh, that one's picked off. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And in great field position, can the defense force a field goal attempt here? Here's a run call on 3rd and goal. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Tailback takes the handoff again. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone. Some great blocking out there on the left edge results in a huge gain.
Yeah, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Get the ball out on the perimeter, especially if defenses are blitzing a lot in the middle.
Touchdown, Washington. To stretch the lead, the route is on. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand of that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing. And here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
And the returner will be brought down. And the UCLA offense takes the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play. An important third down attempt for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. And the Bruins will bring their punt team on the field now. And the ball is away from inside the 10. And the ball rolls dead.
Well, I thought the return team did a really good job of giving him some room to work with, but I feel like the returner was so focused on making a big play downfield that he forgot to take care of the football, and it cost him.
Quick throw to the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. The Bruins are in the red zone now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Got space, looking to score. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. Scanning the field, it's Presley. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Point after, not right through. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Second down play coming up. And there's the handoff. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down to the 27-yard line. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes the handoff. Running with purpose. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Looks like a... field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And here's the handoff. Touchdown, Huskies. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Now the all-important extra point. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Presley. He'll try a pass here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally stop him, but a big chunk play to wrap up the third period. So, Kurt, it's Washington in front. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Here's the second down play. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. Going to move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The Bruins are going to keep this drive rolling. There's the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And the back gets the football. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They'll hand it off. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
Touchdown, Washington. And this one is getting ugly. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And that's incomplete, even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. To the air, it's Edwards. Oh, and he dropped it over the middle and some traffic there. Now brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw, caught over the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage. And the Bruins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it again. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Pass caught. 2nd down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. He's found some room at the 45. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Looking to scramble. And the defense says not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain. 2nd down after that previous play. And now the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really...
Makes the catch. Can he get in? Pass interference. Defense. Offense will decline the penalty after that big gain. The Bruins looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. They'll run it from the gun. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Handoff in a single back formation. In the clear at the 25. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. He's tackled after a big gain. Digs up a 1st down. Great execution on the option. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Boy, this defense cannot find any way to slow this guy down. He's been making plays like this all game long, over 100 yards receiving on the day now.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. It looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. Can he reach the end zone? And they're just able to get him down at the 1. So close. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Touchdown, Huskies. And the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, he lost the ball. He quickly lands on it and prevents the turnover.
He catches a break here. Ball is on the ground. It ends up bouncing right back to him to avoid a disaster for the offense.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. They bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, and he can't haul it in. That's a crucial drop on a 3rd down play. Here comes 4th down. The Bruins will line up to punt it away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And they down this one just shy of the 40-yard line.
Boy, a great return, completely wiped away by fumbling the ball. Listen, special teams gets the same message all the other groups get when it comes to the football. Do not, under any circumstances, lose the ball.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. 1st down here for this offense. Handoff to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
He'll pitch it. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
It's caught.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. And the Huskies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. And the beatdown continues.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. This one has been a beatdown for the ages. A demolition, an evisceration. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Back to throw. It's Edwards. Bringing pressure. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, and they've got him. And that will do it as this game ends on a sack. What a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves conference champions. That's a tremendous achievement, but we have to wait and see what the committee decides to do and if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.